Okay, you're live.
Welcome to the Talkitoutshow. Yes, Lydia's here. Hello, everybody. Lydia's here. Is Joanne here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right,
You
now.
see she's here.
Yeah.
We are live, you guys. As you said, as Lydia said.
Yeah.
We're going to be going live a little bit more, so we're trying to keep our word.
That's right.
And here we are.
Woo-hoo. Okay, Joanne and put food out here. We got chicken sandwiches and coleslaw, salads, and honey and potatoes, mashed potatoes, and chicken, and slop it up with some biscuits. Okay.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
So I'm gonna give you some chicken. And what is our topic going to be about today, Joe?
I think we have a few things to talk about, you guys. This is National Women's Month.
And so it's all about Lydia. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
About women. And then on the 8th is International Women's Day.
Oh,
so we have things to talk about. And I was excited about this because I kept hearing, I've been on the radio, listening to the radio. And everyone's talking about women this and this and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so we done left Black History Month. Now we can go into celebrating women, but also there's a lot of black women that have done things and paved the way for us. So, and they were talking about, there's going to be some celebrations about women in music. And I think that they've done to pave the way and stuff. So it's been really cool to see. So I was like, okay, I didn't even think I really knew anything about women's.
Well, I knew about Women's Month, but not the International Women's Day on the 8th. And what is really weird, I think that's on our grandmother's day as well.
Is it? Grandmother's Day.
Yeah, when she died, she got a day here in Oregon.
Oh,
I think it's her day, or it's either the 6th or the 8th.
We'll have to look at
it's
that.
either day before or after Alizé's birthday. Yeah, so woo woo.
Yeah,
so
we got a lot to celebrate this
do.
month because, like you said, Alizé's birthday is coming up.
And I make pineapple iced tea. So, I make tea.
The talented
iced tea is my
thing.
thing. So I make pineapple iced tea and I put them in the bottles for us, and I also do it and sell it at our bazaar.
Yes.
And so we got some yummy chicken sandwich. I got mine without a pickle. Yeah. You see, I got a whole bunch of chicken because that's what I really want is the chicken. So I'm going to hold out on my chicken sandwich right now and get my biscuit.
I have my chicken sandwich. It's regular. I like pickles.
You know, lady, I don't like pickles.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking a whole bunch of honey. There we go. Alright, we are fastening it over here.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and read. Let me pray.
Oh, yeah, pray.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Thank you for blessing us, guiding us, protecting us. Heavenly Father, you are worthy and wonderful. We love you so much. In Yahshua's name. Amen. I don't even know what's in Yahshua's name.
Say what you feel, okay? What you feel and what you feel.
Yep. And I know you guys are like, why are we celebrating Women's Day? Well, the reason we celebrate Women's Day is because just like it was hard for us to be acknowledged as black people, it was even harder for black women or women to be acknowledged. So we are going to give this month and the time to talk about people that we are admiring. So there's people that I do admire so much. One is our mother. We love her. Other family members in our family.
Yes, we do.
And then people who we don't know. I could say Queen Latifah.
Yes.
I really admire her.
However.
Oh, well, I could say Candy. I used to admire her. I still admire her. But when Housewife of Atlanta just really throws me off to admire her as much.
The way you used to.
Yeah, because I thought she had, like, when, I'm still on when the stage in what happens at the stage in that dungeon, so why did you open your mouth about the dungeon? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so you can coincide with Kenya. Like I thought right is right, wrong is wrong, but no, that's my best friend, and that's what it is. And I don't like that.
Also, we cannot forget we lost the great Cicely Tyson, and she was amazing. Amazing. Paved the way for a lot of female.
My favorite, I know we're talking about Cicely, and I'm not taking nothing from Cicely, because Cicely did her thing.
Yes, she did.
But you can't. My favorite is Maya Angelou.
Oh yeah.
She took all her negativities and made it into a positivity. And that's what I like. Yeah. And I think Cicely Tyson down there, Felicia Rashad.
Yeah, she's still kicking it, man.
I know. And who else?
Everywhere.
What's the other one?
Oprah Winfrey did it too.
Yeah. Oprah Winfrey. I'm missing somebody.
Well, there's a whole bunch of somebody.
Angela Bassett.
I want to say shout out to Regina King, because she's been just tearing it up.
That girl is telling you, I love Boondocks.
She's tearing it up.
She got skills.
Just been so much lately.
There's so many people that you can just think of. And like I said, your first one should be your mom.
Yeah.
Now, I know everybody can't say that.
Yeah, that's true. But
it should be. If it's not, maybe it's your grandma. Your auntie, your sisters. And I mean, and I'm going to just say, the ones that were strict on you, not that they were extra abusing you. You might have to do more than what your friends did or something. And I'm not talking about people like that, but when you guys like to down people, I think it's good because, like I said, Michael Jackson wouldn't have been Michael Jackson. Janet wouldn't have been Janet if it wasn't for the daddy. But they always want to make it look like they were abusive. But some people are pushing you to be greatness, and you take it and look at it as a negative.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't do that.
And I think to the people who push people to be great, they are misunderstood because of the tactics that they use sometimes. So it's like,
that's because everybody's baby now. Like I said,
especially now.
Everybody's
you
baby.
can't do nothing now. They just it's everything's abuse. You look at somebody wrong and it's abuse.
Like I said, China's mom said, and she made it seem like I had her sweeping at 6 or 7 years old. Okay.
What's wrong with sweeping?
That ain't abuse. You know what I mean?
It's not abuse at all.
I say nope to that.
So okay. Everybody knows that I don't know, everybody doesn't know that, but a lot of people do love Tabitha Brown.
Okay.
And she had this story, and this is a really good story. It's funny too. She took a picture of it for her as a little girl washing the dishes. She was little. You know, she had to be like on a stool or something like that because she was little. Washing the dishes.
That's when kids beg the most to wash dishes.
So what it was, she washed it. So what happened is, she said exactly what you said. She begged to do it. She wanted to do the dishes. And
all my kids wanted to at that age.
Wanted to do the dishes, and so her dad allowed her to do the dishes or whatever, and then and she loved it. Like a lot of times, you decide, you figure out this is what I like to do or don't like to do, whatever. She loved it. She liked it and whatever. So he said, okay, this is your job. This is your job to do the dishes. And so I don't know if it was something she wanted to go outside and play or blah 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 whatever. And he was like, no, you said this is what you want to do. You didn't do the dishes. You got to do the dishes. And so what it was like when you said something, he told her that when you said it, you had to stick to it.
And what your body.
What you said, and that's what. And I was like, so she was showing that. That's what he instilled in her. Was like, you say that you got to do it, and this is your job now. So this is what you have to do, no matter what,
Yeah.
No matter what's going on, you can't go outside, you can't go play until the dishes are done or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I was like, okay, that was a good story because sometimes I know we think our parents are hard on us or certain things or whatever, but also too there's lessons in it, and a lot of it they see things that we don't see because like you always say, the world is not nice, so we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we babying these kids?
Because they feel like they're not gonna get that treatment anymore, and so they want to baby them now. But then it destroys them because the kids don't know how to react when somebody tells them no.
And then the thing is too, that's why nobody can get a good worker now. No, they won't work, and every little thing they're gonna fuss about.
That's the thing people need to know. Your chores are your first. That's your first real job. Mm-hmm. Is doing your chores. Mm-hmm. And no matter what, you gotta do your chores. I'm gonna spend out so house, you better come home and do your chores.
Exactly. Yeah, but I tell you, as soon as Sarah came in the door this morning, I said, "You see that garbage? You better get on it." Mm-hmm. I don't think he be on my nerves with that.
Yeah.
And he's not consistent, and I don't want that. You can't have that in life.
Exactly.
That's not good. I mean, not being consistent. I mean, no one's gonna look at you as a good hard worker or anything like that. When they see, because when you get a good worker, it's rare these days. So you want to. I mean, to me, and I think, like I said, I'm gonna speak to employers as well. When you get one, treat them right, because that's what people don't understand. They keep thinking, oh, these workers are expendable. Like, oh, okay, whatever. I get another one, I get another one. No, you ain't always going to get one like that. Mm-hmm. If you have a good one that's doing, because a lot of times these companies don't even understand that they get a really good worker. They got a worker that's doing probably the same amount of work as 2 or 3 people. Exactly. And you would be paying 3 people to do what you're paying that one. So you might as well treat that person right, pay them right so they can continue working the way they're working. But a lot of people don't do that. They just use people up and throw them away, and that makes me mad too.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 sides to, 2 sides to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want y'all employers to see that too.
Exactly. Keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it real.
I'm talking about. I love their coleslaw. I grew up on KFC coleslaw. I don't like nobody else's. And I tried somebody else's. It's like,
Do you know how to make coleslaw?
No. Well, I kind of do, but it's not like this. So I made a totally different version. So
you can make a better one.
I need to figure it out. Cool, love it.
You know, some people didn't even know coleslaw was made with cabbage.
Girl, I for the longest time I didn't either.
Oh wow!
I did not either. And then one day I was cutting cabbage just to make regular cabbage.
Yeah.
And Creative comes over and she just starts eating it. And I'm like, and Creative never eats anything, so I was just like, this is really weird. Why is she, And I realized about, like I know it's, coleslaw is made cabbage, but she was just eating it and liked it straight.
Yeah.
And we're not amazed at some of the things that fruits and vegetables that we can really eat that, this is what I found out. Because, when you create my stuff, and I did be doing a lot of research, I did not realize, because we have this whole bunch of apricot juice at home, a whole bunch of apricot juice, and I've been loving it, but it's thick, and oh my god, I accidentally spilled it last night all over everything. I was really upset about that. And it was really sticky. I was like, oh my god. But apricot juice is even better than orange juice for us. Yes. I agree. It helps your bones. It helps all kinds of stuff.
But it's not good.
It is. It's good.
It tastes good?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so good. And what I wanted to do, because part of my issues, I was going to mix it with my coconut water. Mix my coconut water and have it, because I can't drink coconut water straight. That's nasty to me. But
you used to. What happened?
I drink aloe water straight.
No, you used to do coconut and then be, oh, it gives me so much energy. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It does, but I can't do it straight. I can't do it straight. So I have to add a little something to it. So
I
I'm
was
gonna try the
make
apricot.
sure I drink some juice today. Alex was supposed to remind me to drink some juice today that we got at the bazaar.
Oh, is it that elderberry one or something?
To see if I can have some energy.
Yeah.
You know, people tell you to have something, you be thinking to have it, and then you get it, like, you didn't lose nothing.
And people have to understand our bodies are different. They might not. Wow. And sometimes something is better than nothing.
I didn't want to boost it.
Well, what's weird is coconut water used to give me like that. Crazy.
I know.
It was scary.
Quit.
But then I was like, but then it's like now, because it was like 2 max back then, but now that, you know, my health changed, it's like, I need it. I need to be just normal energy, which is crazy, but, you know.
But now you can't drink it by itself.
I don't have to taste by itself. I just like, I have to put something with it.
We just tell you how your taste buds change.
Oh, God. Or,
you know your taste buds change every 7 years.
Yeah, that's true.
No, you wonder why I don't like such and such anymore. That's why. Why am I eating this? They always think it's just pregnancy that changes it. Which it does. But people ain't pregnant. Every 7 years. I used to love shrimp. I used to eat shrimp all the time. I can't eat shrimp now. I don't even like to touch it my tongue.
No, I don't even like, can't even kick it with the shrimp, you know what I'm saying?
Don't like the smell. Nothing. One time I was cooking shrimp for Mom. I'm gonna just take a little piece because the smell wasn't bothering my stomach.
You got sick?
Oh, yes, I did.
You know, it's funny. I thought about that. It might have been because you didn't like the taste, so you eliminated it from your body. When you eliminate something from your diet, period, because you're like, I don't want to eat this, when you eat it again, your body is like, no, it rejects it. They're like, it don't, it gets sick. I was like, I remember.
I was getting sick when I liked shrimp. Remember I came to your house and you fried some shrimp? Fried shrimp was my favorite.
Yeah, I didn't.
And I love homemade fried shrimp better than I love it.
But wasn't that when you started realizing that?
Yeah, and I couldn't do it.
Like, I can't do this.
When you were giving out like, I can't take it off my plate, take it off.
And we can't be wasting the shrimp, y'all.
Take it
And
off.
the shrimp be good. We can't do that.
Yeah, I'm glad I like other seafood though, because I'd be mad.
So anyway, you guys, we're talking about the women's thing, and so one of the people that I really wanted to talk about, I watched, you know, we had the big old, what was it, Golden Globe Award thing that was the other day or whatever. And oh my God, it was so, when Chadwick Boseman won that, oh my gosh, and his wife had to, try not to cry was so hard. Oh my gosh.
I watched it today and I missed it.
Woo, she had to accept that. She was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. She looked like a princess of Wakanda to me. Her outfit was just, but she just, oh my gosh, she would say, he would say, I was just like, oh my gosh. And so, but one person, and I don't even know her name, which is sad because you should pay attention to, but it's a lady who played Billie Holiday. And it's called The United States versus Billie Holiday on Hulu, and I know a lot of people know about what's going on because she won. I know she won some stuff, but they've been talking about her like crazy. So I had already I was waiting because you had us working on a project last year before COVID hit, and I had been researching Billie Holiday and wanting to figure out a song I wanted to sing. But, because you've been training my voice and stuff, and so.
Exactly.
I don't know why I picked the freaking song I picked. I just don't even know why, but it was crazy because once I took it on, I just started researching it and this and that, and I think the only song that I had ever sang in my life of hers was probably God Bless the Child or whatever, but and I knew about Strange Fruit, but had never sang it, let's just say that.
Okay.
But just when I picked it, so just maybe pick it real quick. And I don't know why, because I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I put such a song to sing. And but it was, you know, to research it and see, oh my, I just got so just enveloped in it and just started really going. I was like, and then it was crazy because to even think about the picture that kind of incited her singing, and I was with my, my babies. I got little kids, but we talk about all this stuff, and so we were talking about it.
And that was actually a poem, right?
Yeah, yes, it was. And then, but it's just a picture too that's just so horrible too, because
if y'all don't know what Spanish food is, it is when they used to hang us back in the slavery day. So we would lynch us and we'd be on the trees hanging, and that's the strange fruit.
Yeah, it's just strange. And so I watched the movie, but to me, I knew about Billie Holiday. I knew, about her and things like that, but it was vague. I didn't know a lot, and it was just, but her story is just so, I don't can't say dark. It's painful to watch, because she's such a beautiful lady, but she just was so much darkness. She started off during. Her mother, I could not believe this, so she must have been in a whorehouse. That must have been what's going on. But literally, at 10 years old, was like, okay, you're a woman now. I can't deal with you anymore. You gotta go. And she was like, you need to go make a man happy. At 10!
Okay, so first, let's understand that back in the day it was totally different than now. If you would think about Little House on the Prairie, they was getting married at 10, 12 years old. So back in the day, we would mature at 10 to become a womanhood. It's harder to understand now because we're here and we're looking at our 10 years old and they be like, they barely can even do chores.
She was like, I'm 10 years old, I'm a kid, what you want? She was like, but what else? There was no room for it. She was a kid. It was taking up the rooms in the whorehouse. You get like, you take that room. I was like, oh, that's cool. There's no room for you. You take another room for this business.
There ain't no room at the end.
She was like, guys, she said, go with some such and such. She'll take care. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It was just so hard.
That was another person that went to something like that.
Oh man. And so it was like, so I think too for her, and relationships and sex with men and stuff like that was, it just was, it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, whatever type thing. She was used to men beating on her. She talked crazy in the hair. She would hit him back. It was just nothing. It was like, it was just, that was her thing. But I think it was just because she wasn't loved properly. You know what I'm saying? And so she didn't know real love, and she wasn't loved properly. And then I guess too, because of the way this whole thing played out, the person who really loved her was the one they had setting up to betray her the whole time. And then and so it was so bad because you could tell he was intrigued by her, but then it was like, then he caused her to go to jail because he lied. She thought he was a soldier, but he was actually a Fed investigating her. They were setting her up because of that song. That song, as I said, you could be amazed at how powerful, and that's why I was trying to explain. I said something to Lydia earlier, and I do feel this. When I watched this, it made me feel like Billie Holiday was like the Jesus of music because she sacrificed herself for that song. And as many times as people said, stop singing the song, just stop singing the song. Stop singing the song, they'll leave you alone.
That sounds straight through?
Yeah, because it just because the white people didn't want her singing it because they didn't want, first of all, hear about what they had done, and then they also felt like it was going to incite a riot. They said that's what kept saying, it's gonna incite a riot. Well, no, what it was is you didn't want black people to, because black people felt a certain sense of pride. It would hurt them to hear it, but then they have been coming, they were coming a long way and doing stuff and bettering themselves. So it's like, but it was just this one guy.
What year was this?
Oh God, what year? I can't remember what year it was. I have to see. I can't remember. It was flashing it. I kept flashing too. But there was, because I'll never forget the guy's name. That's what was making me upset. His name was Anslinger. And I don't know what it was about this man, but he had it in for her. And he was going to the higher ups and getting even budgets like money from like the higher the Congress people and stuff
doing something wrong.
I mean, he
some budgets going
he was like, they were like, well, we already gave you money. What are you coming, come back for? And he was like, well, this lady's singing this song, and they was like, a lady singing a song, like really? And he was saying, we already got them out because they were saying that the drug, the basically the black people, they was using the N-word a lot, y'all, you know that. And they were saying the black people and the drugs and stuff like that. Well, that's what they tried to get her on because they were saying, well, isn't she on drugs? That's what one guy just said. Isn't she on drugs? So they just basically was like, okay, well, let's just set her up that way. She's on drugs. Hello, just catch her with some drugs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was so bad about it. And so this guy, the black guy, he's a black guy, and they have him as a Fed, and it's back in them days. So they're like, they like, hey, these feds, even being a Fed and you're black, the feds are using you because you're black, basically. And he's going to see her every night, watching her sing this, that. But she's thinking he's just, watching her in whatever. And she always be having like other dudes too. That's what kills me. I was confused about her little relationship. It was crazy. But he made her feel like he was just this soldier boy watching her, and he ended up setting up. She ended up going to jail because they're trying to prove this point. Okay. And so she got clean because you go through withdrawals and stuff in jail or whatever. When she gets out, I think she probably spent about a year and something or whatever it was. They had a sentence or two. And she gets out and she's, okay, I'm back, you guys, and whatever. She's singing again. And
I'm singing it one more time for you.
She's like, I'm singing. But she wasn't singing it then because they wouldn't let her sing it. Every time they kept saying you can't sing it. And they've argued and fought about it because they'd always be. And see, every time she would go somewhere, someone would yell out, sing that song. Yeah. And she'd be like, oh, I can't sing it tonight, because they wanted it. But I think what it was the hard part. I think is when she there was another time where they tried to set her up again. It had been literally, this was so bad about it, and that's what I was trying to explain to Lydia. She was not even that old. But it felt like they were basically attacking her whole life. Like they were just coming after her for this song her whole life. They were determined to bring her down, and they determined to the very end. Because when I saw how she passed away, it hurt my heart because I'm like, you killed her. You did this to the very end. It's like you don't even. She's like, it's not even me that you. It's not even me. Why are you messing with me? It's because of this song, and how powerful it is because what it is and what you guys did to us, and the power of then her. Actually, they were going on tour. I think it was. It showed this scene, and of her seeing a lynching. I think she had, how back in the day we couldn't go nowhere, So she had tried to stop on the side of the road to go to the bathroom. And she was trying to stop on the side of the road. She was hearing some crying, and she didn't know what it was. And it was this. She looked a little further and walked a little further, and then it was a house, and it was the mama. So the mama, they had lynched the mama, and the babies was screaming, telling the daddy, take mama down, but he's just holding her crying. And so that her seeing that, it just was like it was too much. And she went into their house. It was just crazy weird, but it was a weird scene. But she went into their house because it just messed her up. She was just messed up from that. Seeing that, and she was crying. She felt the pain, and every time someone tried to hold her, she pushed them away. Yeah. She just no. And so it was like she just took it on and feeling it. And so that's why when people were interviewing her later, they were like, why don't you just stop singing a song? And she was like, have you ever seen a lynching? So me, that was like so powerful because the white people are just like, hey, I'm just interviewing behind it, and then they're like, well, why? It seemed like this whole time they just kept messing with you. Why didn't you just stop? Like it was no big deal. But she's like, I think after she saw that, that's what made her like, I'm singing this song, okay, I'm gonna sing it. And so when I was studying her and everything, that's how she ended the night. Every night, everybody would stop, be quiet. Everybody had to stop. The workers had to stop everything, and that's how she always ended her day. She'd sing that. That'd be it. Start giving it respect. And that Anslinger guy, he was in for, and was so bad, he got to her husband, and he had him set her up at the end too. That's what's so bad. They always kept.
It's always, and mom always says, it's always the family member that will ruin your business or ruin what you're trying to achieve. Because again, I just think is when you have a business or you're doing anything, you have an artistic mind, so your mind goes into a different level, and you thinking the people that's closest to you are gonna have your back, and then they don't. And I mean, and I see it all the time. I see it constantly. You don't even understand how much I see it. And then I'm like, that's why I will not let my family tear me down. I'm going to do whatever I need to do because I'm Lydia. And that's how I have to look at it. So when you guys see me and I'm praising myself and I'm lifting myself up, because I'm not going to let anybody tear me down. Yes, I'm a great artist. Yes, I'm a great singer and a songwriter and producer and director and poetry and all that. Yes, I got those skills, but I do have feelings too. And it can wear you down. It can just destroy your life.
It can.
And that's what's so hard. It's like, you don't want these things to destroy your life, but it will destroy your life.
And then what do? And that's what's so scary.
You gotta get back up.
The higher you go, the less people you can trust.
You can't trust nobody because everybody is able to be paid off. And you gotta understand, the reason people get paid off that's in your family is because they're jealous that you're succeeding. Because if you think about it, they were the ones that always tearing you down and say, don't go further. Don't go further. Don't go further. Everything's going. Don't go further. And we'll say it's Satan, but a lot of times Satan done jumped into the family members, and the family members is telling you don't go further because aren't you struggling right now? What about this? You do this. Like they always question me, how are you doing all that you do, and you have a little girl named Glamorous? Glamorous knows Mama's out there making money so she can have a better life. And Glamorous understands that when mommy and daughter time is together, we spend it fully until I have to leave again. And I have to leave all the time. Now, Alize, she's always with me. She just be kicking it with me all the time, so she don't have nothing. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, you got to stay home and watch Glamorous, and then you see Alize rolling her eyes, smacking her lips. And I'll be like, don't be rolling your eyes and smacking her lips. You're going to watch your sister, you know what I mean? I got to do this, and I can't take you anyway. I know you want to be with your mama because, I'm all that. But anyway, that's just how it goes. Yeah. But, we're not going to sit here and just like I said, the people from the back in the days, like Billie Holidays and all those people from back in the day, they paved the way for us now. Yeah. That's what they did. They paved the way for us right now. And if we sit there and do nothing, that's on us. Because everybody already paved the way. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. There's all those other people. I could be here with names all day, but my mind just went blank. But I'm just saying, there's all these people that paved the way for us to continue. And for us not to do anything, that's on us. And I have not been doing nothing for a long time. That's why I'm on my grind all the time. I'm at every bazaar. Get my green dollar bill. I'm at every bazaar that there is posted. I'm there. I'm at trying to get myself sold. We out here doing the Talkitoutshow, and y'all don't be wanting to subscribe. Okay, y'all better subscribe. We got our podcast. You don't want to go check us out on our podcast, but we give great advice on our podcast. So I don't know why you don't want to check us out on our podcast. So there's just things that we like to do that you guys just do not understand, but we do it because we have to feel in our ancestry that comes in our souls and just shakes us up and say, do it. And I do what I got to do. And my mind is always about making money, green dollar bill. It's not my life, but no, it's not my life because I have my kids and my family. But why are we sitting here doing nothing? Proud, too. Yeah, but you don't want to sit here doing nothing. Right. Oh, I done spent time laying up with kids. Now we on welfare. We on this. We on that. No. I don't want to be on anything. I just want to be on. I make my money, and now my kids can take over the business because they was riding with me all the way to they can do it until they get their part of the business. Because if everybody got their part of the business, it's harder for them to portray you. Because if they portray you, they're portraying themselves, and it tears down the whole business. Because Mama Lydia is the queen of the business. And then you have Alize, and you have Glamorous, and then you have all the other people in Spain. So they're like the princesses of their business. If one princess messes up, what does happen when you do a little decoration with the dominoes? When you move one domino or knock the domino, it knocks all the way up. And they're trying to reach the top. They're trying to destroy, and then what they're going to tell you is, you leave and do it your own way. That's how music groups always break up.
Oh, yeah.
If you do a single album, if you do this, then and then you destroy the whole thing. But as groups, what I said, it's those groups that can last from the bottom to the top that can make it. Like Destiny's Child, they would have been a good group to last. But you know, Beyonce was all about Beyonce. And everybody was telling Beyonce, you do it, girl, you gonna make it. And she did make it. She did make it. But look who's left behind. Look who's not there. You know what I mean? I understand they didn't have the same work ethic as you and all that, but why couldn't you do your solo album and still be Destiny Child? Because you're thinking about the center, and that's you, and that's how you destroy the crumble of building up other people with you. You want to build up people with you. You start with these people. Why can't you end with these people? Tell me, Beyonce, why couldn't you end with them? Beyonce, I'm asking you, why couldn't you end? Why are you not answering the question, Beyonce? Call me. My number's up there. Do what you gotta do. But I got things to say.
Yeah, a little upset. And also, too, we always say, Leah went on her little rant, and I understand what you guys are saying, but and when she's, I know by no means she is saying anything about people who are on the system, because of course. But the thing is when you are on it, there's no problem with getting help, but also too, you want to try to do better and better yourself, even if you are getting assistance or help.
Okay, Joanne's being nice, and that's not what I'm saying.
What were you saying? You're being mean?
I am being mean.
Why?
Because 98% of the people that are on welfare are just trying to stay on welfare. There's 2% that are trying to move up and do stuff, but a lot of people don't want to move up and do stuff because it's going to end what they already got. But if you're making more money, then why does it care if you end what you got? I did welfare for a couple of months. It was horrible. You don't get that much money, and they're always up in your business.
That's true.
And that's just horrible.
But
why do you want somebody all up in your business like that? Maybe because I'm a private person. I don't be like everybody up in my business. I tell you what I want you to know, and that's it. I don't need everybody to be, oh, what you do, what your mama do, what your cousin do, what your auntie, uncle do, how your house looking, why your house looking like this, what's the... If I have a day where I just do not feel like cleaning my house, I do not need nobody coming over here, and I'm not going to see you be rushing to try to clean it. I'm tired. And kids is kids. And people who got tons of kids, like Joe, who got 20 million kids, you ain't got time to be sitting up there trying to clean up the house with these people to come inspect you and then make an opinion on you about your house. That's just stupid. That's hard. If you can make millions of dollars, go out there and make millions of dollars. But if you're sitting your happy ass down there collecting your welfare check and not trying to prosper, that's on you. And like I said, I'm not hating on you. If that's what that's the hustle you got, but I'm gonna say that's not a hustle.
No, it's not a good hustle.
That's not a hustle.
It's not a hustle.
That's not even, I mean, you can't even get good
But if
tennis
you
shoes
have
with
to
it.
be on it, then it is what it is. But
Yeah, I'm not hating on people who gotta be on it. If you gotta be on it to help yourself live to the next level, that's good. But if you on there just sitting, hoping to get to the next level, then no, you ain't. But if you trying, and what I found out when I was on a welfare for my little 2 minutes, they send me letters about starting my own business. They even want you to hustle. And they're like, if you start your own business, we'll give you this much. They was going to give me extra money and extra food stamps for you to start your own business because they want your ass off the system as well as I do. And I want you off the system because I don't want you to depend on something that was there to tear our family down anyway from the beginning. They did the welfare and all that to tear down black families. And that's what they did, and they wanted to separate. That's why you can't really put your man on there. And if you do, you got to do it this way and that way. And, you know, there's some people that got easy, some people don't. If you know who got the hookup. You know what I mean? But it was there to tear us apart. And the stuff that was helping, like the Black Panthers that was helping to lift us up, they the ones started WIC. But then they wanted to destroy that because they was helping the black community. People, you don't understand. They didn't want to help us black folks out. That's why when I watch, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac, I get really mad because these black women are tearing each other down. And Potomac is really messy because they sit there literally being in your business and want you to explain to them, well, we're on the show and you signed on the show, so we all need to know. No, you don't need to know nothing. No. You need to know what I tell you. Yeah, just because I signed a contract or something don't mean you got all the information. Because there's a little mixed chick named Ashley. I think she mixed. I don't know if she. The little chick Ashley. She is
that that young one?
Everybody did it, yes. And she always want to know something. Like somebody owes her something. Ain't nobody owe you nothing, little girl. You a little girl. You a little twig. Girl, please. I was watching that. Oh, Ciroc was over here. We was watching it, and I was like, see, this one like she just messed it. And then you got the Eveline Giselle in there. She always, I think I'm better than everybody. I'm better than everybody. Girl, you and stop getting all that stuff done to your face and sit down and settle down. Yeah.
She's not
Just
cool.
sit down and settle down.
Evil
And then she always thinks everybody should tell her something like, oh, because I'm, what are you here for? Oh, so you're homeless? No. The black money said, no, I have 4 homes I own. Now you want to brag and show everybody your money. You was trying to act like I was homeless, Oh, you rap? Yes. Well, rap for it. Rap. I can't believe you did that at high tea. Well, did you not ask her to rap at high tea? And I like what Monique said. She said, when you're in this industry, if somebody tells you to rap, you do it right then and there. You can't think about it and say, no, I'm in high tea, I can't do it. You got to. That's how you get in the world. And then Giselle again talking about, you get your money. This is what she said to Ashley or somebody back in the day when I thought I liked Ashley. You get your money. No, that was Housewife of Atlanta.
I'm confused.
Oh, I was. People getting on my nerves. So she said, you get your money from your husband. And the girl was like, who is the girl? And you got yours from your ex? What is that housewife would tell me? What was that?
Well, I would say that the one is the one from Housewives of Potomac. It is.
It is. Giselle said it.
Yeah,
And she gets the money
from
her ex.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, girl, did you know that Giselle was the first lady of a big church? I don't go and tell because I had to put myself, I didn't give myself a whooping. Yes! The way she acts, how you first lady of anything the way you act. I was surprised that you even knew who Jesus is. You know who Yahweh is? Do you know that Yahweh is his name? And God is his title. I just want to know. God is his title, Yahweh is his name. Did you know that, Giselle? I like to help people get together.
Sometimes I wonder that about you too, sometimes. The way you treat people.
Well, you're going to find out today. Because when I'm knocking you out, I'm going to say his name all through that knocking out everything.
I'm not going to say that you're knocking me out.
Oh, no. I'm going to say, Yahweh, give me strength to keep on going.
Oh, to keep on... that is so rude.
Yeah, because you are purposely picking on me.
I'm not.
You are.
You are.
I did not say mean things. Just because you don't like what I say, don't mean I say mean things. I can say boo to you and be like, oh my God, you're just being mean today. Oh my God. You don't got time for that.
And you heard it.
No, she's evil. And you
She
know what she does?
mean,
You know what she says when
talks
she's
about
mean?
somebody else that would probably be
No, you know what she says when she's mean? Oh, because it's menopause. You gotta have an excuse why you mean, and I'm just mean because I spoke my truth.
I may say that.
I spoke my truth and I said what I said.
No.
I was like, you know.
I admit my issues and where they come from, but she's not admitting where she come from. She just may be mean. She just not saying it.
I'm not being mean. She doesn't like when I speak my mind.
No.
So when I speak my mind, it's rude.
It's
anytime I speak my mind, I'm being rude, mean, disrespectful. It's always something. I have to go like this.
It's not that. You just have to consider other people's
Oh my God,
feelings.
Joanne.
Not mine.
I really don't like Cosa. Oh my God. You know, so rude. I'm giving an example of how you are.
Everybody, and I'm saying that we have to.
I am not rude to anybody that comes to me. Only you think I'm rude to me.
No, we're talking to people. Hello.
Who?
The people. Your people that you see. That you see. The ones you see that I don't see. Yeah, those.
And I'm not rude to them.
Oh, you're not rude to those people? Oh, okay. How do you know? How do you know what hurts their feelings? You're just saying
they want the truth and they don't want to be baby down.
The truth from Lydia.
Is that Hennessy here?
Oh my God.
Tell Hennessy come over here and get this phone. See, Mom always make me deal with Hennessy, not Joanne.
Yeah, see that's I'm not gonna deal with Hennessy. I'm not trying. I got too many kids. I'm gonna be dealing with somebody else.
I'm just saying. It's your
as
brother.
we see, I know, but as we see, she want to run everything. She can do that.
Come in here and say hi to the people. Hennessy.
Oh look, Hennessy got his hair all.
Oh,
Hi, y'all.
What's
up, y'all?
This is our brother Hennessy.
Yes.
You know, he was by the milkman too.
Oh, see, you know what? I don't know, just why she don't say it to all the light right? That's not nice.
She don't like light skins.
Oh, whatever. Where you get that shirt? That's cute. Oh. We'll tell you about Hennessy and Paulette later.
I don't know what to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Call you. This is the green. What you eating?
Gumbo?
He think he should have got his hair braided. You know somebody how he think he should have got his hair braided.
You know, I'm saying brothers. They be getting on my nerves all the
That's your
time.
brother.
Always thinking they looking good and stuff.
I ain't got
What's
time.
wrong with these people?
I ain't got time for Hennessy, but Hennessy gonna come in here and spit some bars for y'all. That's what he do.
That's what he be doing. Yeah, he's the one who's on our Talkitoutshow song, you guys.
Yeah, talk it out. I'm gonna play it. He got my phone.
Wow.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm just saying. Okay, so let me tell you my problem with what's her name, Candy.
Giselle. Oh, Candy?
Because I was watching the last episode, and she was talking to Don Juan.
Okay.
And Don Juan they're like best friends, and he's her top assistant.
Okay.
He does everything. Whatever comes to Candy's mind, he does. I need an assistant like that. But I don't. You gotta be trained to do that because I don't think I could be an assistant like that. That's hard. What Don Juan does is hard. Like I think he should get paid like
assistant to
$80
they have to
an
like
hour.
know everything about that person. Like
Yeah, but he's like really on it. Like Don Juan is good.
Oh yeah.
Like I have to give Don Juan his credit.
Yeah.
He is good. Cause I ain't seen no assistant like Don Juan. Like he's a rare case and breed.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm not saying nothing negative about your other assistants. I'm just saying that Don Juan is Don Juan.
Is the one.
He's the one. But anyway, so she was talking to him, and you know he's the one that set up for Bolo to get there, and had to wait for the transportation for Bolo to come back around 2 in the morning. But Bolo never left the house till 7:06 in the morning. We know that. I done told you all of that. So Candy's talking to him and said, "Well, what Kenya said, I'm not gonna verify what he said, but I'm not gonna say she lied." Well, so you just said what she said was true.
Yeah.
So how you staying out of it? How you staying? You know what I love is I was watching Shamia. Shamia is Portia's best friend, and she's really close with Candy too. But I was like Shamia. She's like, why do you just stay neutral? Why do you just stay out of it? Why did you even? If you were gonna say she's not telling, she's not lying, and she's not telling the truth. I don't know which one it is. Why couldn't you do that? Why did you just say? And she's not lying. Yeah. So it's just like whatever. I know I said lying and telling the truth, but you know what the heck I mean. But I just was like, Candy, why didn't you keep your mouth closed? Because my thing is, everybody babies Kenya, and I know Kenya is licking them all, and that's why Cynthia and Candy can't get it together because Kenya is looking so well. Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't care how much they cutting out of there. Kenya's a crazy baddywag. And what she did was wrong, and everybody jumping on the back. And then I hate when Cynthia, the most fakest one of them all, why can't people just be real? I think she needs to go to Potomac. She's been hanging out around those Potomac girls so much. She's starting to act like Ashley. Well, why you just can't tell the truth? Own your own. When you going to own yours?
Well,
when you going to own your own?
Each other's shows.
Yeah, they are. But why you own your own? You going to sit there and talk about somebody, own yours.
Yeah.
Why you got to own yours, Cynthia? Like, you are just a mess. I was just hoping I was going to like you. I think I only liked you a little bit because you was hanging out with Nene, but now you just fake as Kenya and Candy and everybody else. Ooh, the only one that seems to be real and true is Drew Sidora. Hey, girl, you might have to be my new friend because Candy is tripping. And I didn't think Candy would sell out and trip like she doing. You making so much money, it's not like you going to go broke, so why are you selling out?
That's so true.
That's what I don't get. Tell me.
Well, you got a lot of shows you've been
I've
watching.
been on it. Now I've been on it, and every time I be like this. Okay, my husband makes sure I watch the out. Not my husband. You know, because I'm thinking Derek is gonna propose, and I don't think I'm ready for that.
That is so soon, but you got.
Yeah, I'm not ready though. I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready to be anybody's wife at this moment. And he says, "He who finds a good wife." I'm not there.
You're not there yet.
I'm not a wife material.
Oh.
Not at this moment.
What? You seem pretty good wife material to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a little too selfish to be able to him. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And he's like needy. He needs me to need him. And I'm not ready to need anybody.
Well, when you live a life like that, when you just, you're doing your own thing, and especially when you're as busy as you are, I think personally, it's really hard for a woman who's like a go-getter like you, to settle down with somebody, because people don't understand that when you're in a relationship, it takes your energy.
It does.
And if you are a go-getter and you're doing so much stuff, and someone then all of a sudden goes, "Hey, I need this over here," and you're like, "I got this business here, and I'm doing this."
Yeah, and he looks like you want to settle down and have kids. I don't want no more kids.
Ooh.
Who want a baby?
Oh no.
And not just wrong with people who do want babies. Now that I would say, I'm not mad about it, but I just can't do all that crying, diaper changing, being baby wise. I need kids to do what they can do on their own. Like when you're 3 or 4, I can hang with you at 3 or 4. You potty train, you do anything, I can hang. But before then, when you don't know how to potty train, then I gotta look at you, you gotta look at me, and then you ain't doing nothing but crying or smiling or looking around and sleeping and.
And you could be doing something.
Thank you. So I don't want that. He said, "Oh, I don't need no more kids. I got kids." Well, that's good, but why you looking trying like you settle down? Like you're not trying to.
But I think when
you're not trying to settle down and want to go everywhere with me.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to do all my adventures and all my things. He'll go to some vacation, and we just gonna lay around and have some sex and stuff like that. But if I say let's go to the bazaar, do this, and I'm doing this business, he's not. He's like,
people need support systems when they
so I don't think I'm ready for all that.
It's even harder people who are married, because some people can marry somebody, but they're not necessarily into what they're into.
And exactly, and my thing is for me is, I'm not getting married to have the problems that we be asking questions, that we get questions about on our podcast. On our podcast, I can't do that. Like I want to be sexually active. I want to be active, and I want to be sexually active, and I want to be active, and I want to be sexually active, and I want to do things and be sexually active. And I want to know that you're thinking last dance.
Okay. You want to be sexually active?
That's all.
Yeah. You made it right clear.
And right now he's sexually active because it's new, but when people get married and say I do when they already got it, then all of a sudden the dick don't know how to get hard, the coochie don't know how to get wet. I ain't got time for that. So as long as I'm single, I'm happy.
What is it with that saying I do just changes everything for everybody?
You married? You tell me, because you was very sexually active before you got married, and now it's just
It's okay. People don't understand. We start having, like you say, those kids. And you have a lot. It's a lot. Your energy.
Then have more sex and give you energy to have sex. That's why we wrote the song "Sex is Medicine." If you ain't using it to heal your body, I don't want to hear it.
Look at you.
I'm just saying.
Promoting sex.
I am. Promoting sex when you married people. How
dare you?
I know, I was wrong again. I will take myself. No. But that's all I'm saying. That's why I just don't want him to. But I think he's getting there. And then I have the nerve to slip up and say my husband.
Yeah, well, see, maybe it's a sign.
No, sorry to say hell no. You better not propose.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you never know, you guys. You might be hearing something in the next couple of weeks.
And you're going to find out that he's single again.
We don't want to do that.
I'm going to let you know that he'll be single again. Because he ain't going to want to propose and I say I don't. Then he ain't going to want to try to work it out. No. So, no. Lydia's not ready for all that. Because I don't have single issues like the rest of the world where I meet bums and silly guys because you can't even come to me unless you got something on your plate. You know what I mean? And then I got to be rude and wild and woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I just got to do that. That's how I am. But anyway, back to Candy. I don't like her right now. Because I thought she was a woman of her word.
You thought she was a real one?
Yeah, I thought she was, me and her was like each other. You know, we were similar. But, you know, if you ain't going to say nothing, don't say nothing. And you guys doing all this for the camera, but you guys trying to ruin people's relationships. You ruin people's things, the things that they're doing and stuff. And I'm like I said, I love me some Portia. She has kept it real. Now, she had that moment where she did Candy wrong in season 9. But she doesn't apologize, and now we in season 13. Get over it. You know, if you wasn't going to get over it, then you should have let it go and just stop being a friend. But we ain't being messy and thinking being Kenya being messy is the thing to do. Is stupid.
Oh, my goodness.
Just stupid.
Oh, that was a good one. Well, are we done here? I think we got, because we said we're doing this every week for y'all.
Every week. You better be there.
Oh, man. We're doing this, y'all. I don't know.
And every week we have an issue. It's either we got to upgrade our software and all this other stuff. Just we got to get it professional.
Yes.
Done, and our people are working hard. They're doing a good job. Let's give a round of applause for our people.
Our management team.
They are working and working and working, and it's frustrating when you don't know what's going on and stuff like that. And because I'm not doing it, I can't be sitting up there getting mad at that stuff. I just sit there like this. The only thing I get mad is I'll be hungry. Now, if we do this and we eat while they doing this, then that'd be fine, and then we just come on here and talk. That's cool too. But y'all be wanting us to eat on here, do a mukbang. I just say, can we eat while they work on it? So then they working on it. We just eat and just chill. When food, when they done, we just remove the food.
Yeah, but make sure you guys that you still check us out on all the other platforms.
Go to our podcast. Yes. Check us out. Support us on our podcast. It is not. We're not in Black History Month, but we are in Women Month. And I am a woman, and so is Joanne. And even though she's a nerdy, swervy, turdy woman, she's still a woman.
What are these words?
I don't know. But Lydia is a spunky, crazy, hype type woman, and we just need you to support us on our podcast. No, you're mean.
No, I'm not.
You're very mean.
Who just called me surdy, turdy, whatever word you can just say?
Nerdy, swervy, turdy.
No, I'm not. No, see?
Let me say something real quick. No, before we go, let me say something real quick. Back in the day when Joanne was younger, oh my gosh, she was so much fun. She was like the best person to kick it with. She got older, got married, and became this.
Nothing's wrong.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
I'm still fine.
And we used to be like this.
Mean.
Now we're just like this.
She's mean.
We used to be like this with a tube tied, now with two tied in the part of it. Because she's crazy. Because she nerdy, turdy, swirly.
There's no words.
Huh?
There's no words. You're just like nerdy, turdy, swirly. What is swirly?
Okay, excuse me. Did anybody complain about Mary J. Blige saying dancery?
No.
Tell me what dancery is.
She created and made
a
movement.
A movement. Then I made a movement. I will make a song called Joanne is nerdy, swervy, turdy.
Turdy.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So,
yeah, it's poor Alexander to deal with this craziness, fortunately.
yeah, her crazy auntie. I don't even know why.
She has to deal with him.
Yeah, she loves her mother.
She has to, because she's mean if you're not.
What? You the one that's boring.
Nerdy.
Swerdy.
Didn't I say that the allergies were going around now? I said the weather changed.
She might be allergic to your nerdy, swerdy, twirly.
No, she's allergic to your meanness.
I'm not mean. I hate when people think I'm mean when I'm just so sweet. I'm sweeter than Candy. I'm not Candy from the Real Housewives.
You stop being mean to these people.
No, because Candy was, bless you. Candy was supposed to be the one that was supposed to. I was supposed to be darn hard for Candy. I thought we was gonna get over our mother issues with Candy's mother issue, but now she done took. Let her mom. Now her mom done calm down. Now she want to be up there with Candy. She likes people that's that way. That's why she over there. What took you so long, Hennessy?
Up on the forward.
And what you gonna do when y'all meet?
Gonna meet me back for sometime this week.
Where?
Oh, I need a basketball.
Come over here and give some bars to these people before I walk your behind.
Some
I'm gonna tell mom that you take it. Get your butt. I'll tell you my brother's working my nerves.
She's whooping our brother, y'all. You heard her say, come here before I won't get behind. That's what I'm
Cause
talking
this
about.
sister don't be doing nothing.
I'm not.
She because she got kids, she don't gotta help
That's
with
why
brother.
because she don't trying to beat on the light.
That's why I don't want no more kids.
She want to be on the light bike.
My kids are like rights.
And that was your never be.
Go ahead, hit.
Wait,
hit
scoot
some
that
bars.
way.
Scoot over here. Now hit it.
Bend down.
Get some bars.
What a bar.
Look.
He said, what are bars?
So when I stab him, that's now what happened. Hit it.
Give me a second. Okay, talk for me. Give me a second.
So I guess I haven't talked enough, but now I gotta talk some more. But
Please don't.
I just wish Joanne would help with our brother.
I told you.
I don't want to hear it. So wait,
Look.
you got brother, and you need to deal with your brother too. I'm not the only one with a brother.
Yeah, well. You're the boss one, so you can handle it.
I'm just so happy his hair's in a braid.
I know, it's really cool.
Cause you don't know he be trying to look like a bum. That's alright, bless
Thank you.
All right, please, my game was on
Thank
fleek.
you.
I have.
Flick up a rap. I'm gonna have a whole conversation. Flick up a dang rap. Alright, we're ready.
Call me Spider-Man the way that I can. Over here, yeah, I'm trying to bust up on a rhyme.
Okay,
Hey,
bless you.
and I'm doing with this time. Better watch out, it's his baby J, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hey, now look at me when I do my thing. Better watch out, yeah, I'm with my whole
All
team.
right.
Over here, yeah, we doing everything.
Yeah.
Ray, Big J, and I'm just, that's me.
Superhero. 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 Superhero.
I'm a superhero. Yeah, I'm flying through the sky. Call me Superman, why when I'm going super high. Hey, got the fortress in the mind. Better watch out, Batman, he fly.
Hey, superhero. Hey, superhero. Hey, superhero. Break it on down for us, superhero.
Call me Flash out the way that I dash. Better walk out like a blast, like a supersonic blast. And I don't play, call me Captain Cold. Yeah, I got the froze on, man, like a home. Better watch out, call me Mr. Incredible.
Superheroes here. Superheroes here. Superheroes here. He's here.
Fantastic when I'm flying through the magic over here. Look like plastic when you freezing like elastic. Hey, and I'm feeling like elastic. Yeah, cause I'm made out of plastic.
The superhero is here to stay. Superheroes here to stay. That's right. That's my brother right now. Superhero, my brother spin game like no one else. Yeah.
All right. Look at them talent.
Yes. That's because he's always around me that he's got all these masterful skills. My brother got skills. You want him to rap for you? You better call him up. He will do it. He ain't cheap though, but he will entertain you. Okay, so just know if you want somebody to entertain you, he's right here. His name is Hennessy. There you go. So just let you know about my brother. Okay, so anything you want to do? You want to do a song with him?
No, I'm cool. I'm ready to.
See, Shelly do not with her brother.
I was enjoying
But I
y'all.
really want-
Didn't you guys hear my little?
I did. Never.
That's my shit, though.
Okay. You ain't going nowhere. Anyway, we're gonna talk to you later. We'll see you next Wednesday on the Talk It Out